Hi everyone, I'm Karen from Makeup and Beauty Blog. Recently on the blog, I had mentioned that I had attended a couple of Sephora classes and quite a few readers wanted to know more, so thought I'd film a video on what it's like to attend a class, one of the beauty classes at Sephora. So what these classes are, they're 1 to 2 hour classes at Sephora stores, and they're free. They're available at all Sephora stores across the United States. According to Sephora.com, though, they're currently not available at Sephora's in Canada or at any Sephora's within JCPenney. So you may want to check your nearest Sephora store to see what classes they have coming up. There's quite a few different classes, and the ones that I've taken so far are Daytime Smoky Eye, Correct and Conceal, and Perfectly Paired Lips and Cheeks, or Cheeks and Lips. I can't remember which one or the other. It's one of those. And all of them I have really enjoyed. I've learned so much from going to these classes. I mean, granted, a lot of it is just, it's stuff that I know I've been covering. I've been blogging about makeup for 8 or 9 years, so there's stuff that I know like in my library of makeup knowledge. But what's wonderful is that I always learn something new. Of course, it depends on the instructor of the class. Usually it's taught like lecture style, and then you break off and you get the chance to apply the actual techniques that you learned. And the person who does the instruction at the store that I go to, the one in my town, which is Sephora Novato, is this gal named Vanessa, and she's wonderful. She's so detailed. She approaches makeup in a way that I think is very user-friendly, and there's a lot of technique and very specific technique, but it's stuff that totally makes sense and stuff that even beginners can do. Like within the Correct and Conceal class, I learned that a new method of concealing my under eye concealers, where you kind of do this layer, like a layered sandwich, that's what I call it, method, where you do like the concealer, the corrector first, and then you lightly set it with a setting powder. And then on top to sort of like seal the corrector into place. And then you do the concealer on top to sort of mask the corrector. And then you set that with a little bit more powder. And the reason why you do the corrector first and then you set it with powder is so that it doesn't merge into the concealer. Because if you don't set it with the powder, it can merge together and it can look kind of murky. Like those are the kinds of things that you can pick up from the classes. So yeah, I like that the classes are very informative, and you also get a good amount of hands-on time. And when you do get that hands-on time, it allows you to talk to the instructors and talk to the beauty coaches there to get more time in for some individual questions. Anyway, so how does it work? Well, I found out about the classes at the store. I walked by the store one day and there's this huge sign out in the front with some upcoming classes, and I thought, I'm gonna go. And all I did was I walked inside, walked up to the cash wrap, talked to one of the gals, and put my name on a list. And that is the way that I would recommend doing it. You can also call into the store or look at the classes that are available near you online. I believe that the link is called Sephora.com/beauty studio. And you can enter in your zip code or your location and see what the classes are at the Sephora's near you. But I would not do that. The few times that I've attended classes, it seems like the people who have signed up online have had just like lots of drama. Apparently that there's some kind of disconnect. I don't know why they can't get it together between like their online system and like their in-store system. It just never seems to work out for these people. And I feel kind of bad for them. You think that you would have like a secured spot, but apparently that's not the case. And also the one time that I called into the store and asked to be added to a class, they never did it. So at least I don't think they did, because when I went to the class, they said my name wasn't on the list. Anyway, save yourself the drama, go into the store and have them write your name down. It's just the easiest way. And also, put on your calendar either 1 to 2 days beforehand to call in to confirm your place in the class, especially like for the bigger classes that seem to get a lot of attendance, like the Smoky Eye class that I attended. There was like 30 people in there, and I think there were only supposed to be 15. There was drama with the sign-up system, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, you really want, if there's a class that you really want to take, call in to confirm 1 to 2 days beforehand. So what it's kind of like is you get up early in the morning on a Saturday, and the Sephora by my house has their classes on Saturday mornings before the store opens. So that means 8 a.m. I believe that they open at 10. So you walk in, and then they like clear off like a section in the center of the store, and they set up these chairs so that you're kind of sitting like in rows, lecture style. So it's like you're back in school again. And then they have like little clipboards on each of the chairs with like a printed out sheet of what you're going to go over in class with some notes. And then, you know, they have like pens so you can like write any notes, any additional notes on your paper, or you can just bring a notebook, which is what I do because I'm kind of nerdy like that. And then after the lecturers, or not lecturer, yeah, the instructor is at the front, and she usually demos whatever you're learning about on a model, who's typically another one of the employees at the store. And along with her is a team of beauty coaches, and they're also employees, but they also like help out with the instruction. They will throw in their 2 cents here and there, you know, like answer questions. They're really great. So I usually go by myself, but I've seen like groups of girls go, and I think that's so fun. Like last weekend, the class that I went to, Perfectly Paired Lips and Cheeks, there was like 2 teenage girls. They were so cute. They must have been like 12 or 13, and their dad dropped them off. Like, it was just adorable. He dropped them off, and he waited for them outside the store, and he was like playing with his phone and like drinking his coffee, and I thought that is about the cutest thing ever. And then like I've also seen groups of like more mature ladies hanging out, and they just like all meet up, and they like all kick it at the Sephora beauty classes. So yeah, women of all ages can go, which I think is very cool. And it seems like a bunch of different skill levels attend as well. The way that the classes are taught, I get the sense it's more for makeup lovers who are interested in makeup, but maybe not necessarily like super hardcore and follow every single release and like have it like every single release on their phone and like know everything that's going on. I think that if you have a general like interest in application and you want to learn more about technique, you'll be perfectly fine and you'll be perfectly comfortable. And what's great is it's like they're so, at least the classes in my store, they're so welcoming, and they make you feel very comfortable. There's none of that. Like sometimes I worry that if I go to like a beauty class, you know, they'll be kind of like hoity-toity, and you know, people make you feel like you don't really know what you're doing. But I never get the sense from any of these Sephora classes. Let's see, what else? Well, best of all, it's free. And it's not like free in quotes. Like sometimes when I go to like get my makeup done at a counter, or like go in and ask for like technique questions, they say that it's like free, but it's not really free, because there's this sort of unwritten sort of understanding that you have to buy at least one thing, you know, like a lipstick or something, you know, like for the artist's time. But here, they really do feel free, and there's no pressure to buy stuff, which I think is kind of interesting, because I've also attended classes like this for other like branded classes where it feels very salesy and very pitchy, and it doesn't feel that way at all. Of course, they'll talk about different products. The instructor and the coaches will talk about different products that they like, and all of these products are available in store. And you know, it doesn't feel salesy though, and I just think of it as an opportunity to learn more about different products that I may have not known about, or you know, different ways to view different like products that I haven't tried before. So also, but if you do want to shop, it's a great opportunity to do so, because oftentimes the class finishes early, right before, like maybe like half hour before the store opens. So what they do with the classes near my store, at my store, is they let you sort of like run loose. You can go if you want to, of course, or you can just like stay a while, shop, or window shop, or like play with the makeup. And I think it's a really cool opportunity to just kind of hang out and like get a little bit more one-on-one personal attention. Anyway, they are a lot of fun, these Sephora beauty classes, and I highly recommend them. Do it sometime, maybe like call up a friend and say like, hey, let's go grab some coffee beforehand or breakfast beforehand and attend the Sephora class. So anyway, I hope you try it. And if you do, let me know, please. I would love to hear about your experience. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.